Carl Sagan has passed more than 2 decades ago, but he has left a profound legacy. They say learn how to appreciate what you have before it's gone, before it vanishes into the eternal realm of oblivion, before it turns into memories. With every resource and property humans possess, it is quite hard to distinguish which ones are worth appreciating. Not only that, but given humans' innate differences with their principles and personalities, they can also be sentimental in different aspects. Earth, the third planet from the sun, is the only planet known to have free oxygen, oceans of water, and life. Tracing back, Earth is the only known planet where any form of life can survive. Unless Sanctum, or referred to as Planet Alpha, does actually exist. Now, talk about Earth and its magnificence, its beauty, and the lives growing in it as days pass by. River flowing mildly with fishes playing along with its currents. The smell of soil after the first drop of rain. The sound of the dogs bark at night. The couple's loud argument from their apartment. The sounds of drums playing at 3 a.m. while everyone is sound asleep. Considering all the wonders and horrors of the earth, do we humans really offer the appreciation that it deserves? Sure, it is simple and easy to say, yes, I appreciate the earth. Earth is my home. Ever heard of Carl Sagan's book, Pale Blue Dot? Familiar, right? But before delving into the book itself, let us first familiarize the man behind the iconic story of this pale blue dot. Carl Sagan, given his occupation, was an astronomer. He was a controversial man back in the days, wherein he vocally talks about scientific, political, and religious views. However, he was known for his love and passion for studying the universe, especially planets, where he was famous for all his astonishing works. But what really gave him prominence, especially to the public eye? All of these piled up for his successful reputation. But more than that, his book, Pale Blue Dot, was more than just a book, similar to his previously published books. Given its close distance with the center of scattered light rays, the Earth appeared to be in the form of a small dot, illuminating a bluish color. However, if there were another term to describe how small the Earth looked like in the photo taken, it would not suffice its smallness. However, that simple picture brought out several enduring lessons. So with that inspired by the pale blue dot, let us unearth the multiple lessons this simple picture, taken way back in 1990, and how these lessons are timely relevant. The vastness of the cosmic universe is endless. The Greeks resonated a bigger story about creation, including the so-called Titans, Cyclops, gods and goddesses who walked upon the very land of our homes. And although these are myths, their stories impact our lives. The lessons we obtain from these folklores are cordial and most importantly, relatable. Several realizations and reflections can be found in these stories. If we can reflect on the actions of these myths, it is not impossible to not reflect on our actions in our home, Earth. Despite his reputation as an astronomer and science writer, when he said, "Look again at that dot, that's here, that's home, that's us," with only 4 sentences, he was meekly asking the human race to reflect on their actions. That pale blue dot is us. It is our home. Hence, it is our responsibility to look after it. We have to think about our actions because we will never know when can this blue dot survive. Thus, we need to reflect on our actions. We need to believe thoroughly. Life can be good now, but it can worsen the next day we open our eyes. From reflecting on our actions to cherishing the pale blue dot, what else is left to say? The world is constantly evolving. People are still dying, and many still being born in this cruel reality. But on the contrary, despite the cruel of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the pale blue dot is the reason why we still are here. It was a gift given to us to cherish and value. Come to think of it, even when our ancestors had nothing compared to what we have now, they had it easy in life compared to now. Why? Because they made use of what they have. They did not envy nor condemn one another amidst the uncertainties. Instead, they cherished the moments, the memories, but most importantly, they cherished their home. An excerpt from Carl Sagan's book says, "To preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known. Life in the past was greener. It was healthier, despite their lack of knowledge. It was more habitable. Nature is nature, beautiful, magnificent, bountiful. Now, nature, do we still have nature?" You can never enjoy what you are doing if you cannot find any purpose behind it. Sure, you can learn how to paddleboard, but what for? Sure, being an assistant sounds tempting, finally clinching it in your life, but you are not even sure what purpose it serves in your life would be meaningless. Likewise, sugar is one of the main ingredients in baking cake, but you can never say you already mastered the art of baking without knowing its purpose. Why did I say so? Because you can't ever identify the purpose it has. You see, the point here is to find purpose in what you do. No, it is not only to keep yourself entertained and focused, but it also gives you a motivation to still do. It keeps you from straying away from the track. And when you finally found purpose in what you do, you would definitely understand the lesson behind the pale blue dot has taught us. And with that, we are blessed enough that even after 31 years since Voyager 1 took a photo of the Earth, its lessons are still relevant even up to this day. It is not just about appreciating Earth in general, but appreciating the life it carried out and will still carry out until the high and mighty Father decides to reformat and reset life. It was given to us not to destroy, but to take care of. The trees, the oceans, lands, animals, everything are given not for us to ruin, but for us to take care of. Hence, let us learn how to appreciate what we have. It is just like the saying, we can never find a place like home.